This week's episode of NRW is presented by Painted Visions Comics, Cards, and Games in Woodbridge, Virginia. Stop in this week and use promo code NRW to save 10% on this week's new books.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome to another episode of New Release Wednesday. All new, all different. I am Patrick Michael Strange, and I'm joined by...
Adam, over here. From
Adam Martin of Painted Vision Comics, Cards, and Games. If you live in the Northern Virginia area, and if you don't have a pull box, come see my man Adam. He'll hook you up.
We'll definitely take care of you over there.
All right. So, bruh, since the last episode, I've been binging on Jessica Jones on Netflix. Tied to the whole Marvel universe. If you're not familiar with Jessica Jones, who is Jessica Jones? They had that whole promo on it because not too many people were familiar with Jessica Jones.
No.
But she is part of the Marvel universe along with Daredevil and Luke Cage and Iron Fist and soon the Defenders that will all get on Netflix.
Yeah.
So, my bruh, have you watched any of it?
I've only got a chance to watch the first episode, but so far I'm really digging it. I'm looking forward to what they're doing. I feel like that they're setting this up. They're keeping that really dark tone from Daredevil, which I'm really digging. It's keeping you invested. I'm just hoping they give you some more answers because this gave you a lot of questions in the first one, and not everybody knows who the Purple Man is that's watching this show. So they need to hurry up and set up who this character is.
Yes.
Which it looks like they're getting ready to because, at the end of that first episode, they showed her going back in, like ready to fight.
Yes,
so,
you got some good stuff to come, bro. I'm 10 episodes in.
Okay.
I binged on like the first 4 or 5 episodes with my wife on day 1. Then we saw like a next batch day 2, and then we have 4 more left tonight that we're gonna watch after we're done taping.
It's about time you're ahead of the curve one time.
I know, right? Because I'm only on like episode 3 of Daredevil.
Oh,
so like after I get done with Jessica Jones, I need to get caught up with Daredevil. I know. For the uninitiated, because like I said, some of the promo that was leading up to Jessica Jones was who is Jessica Jones. When I was up at New York Comic Con, they had these Jessica Jones spray painted on the walk on the walk up to New York Comic Con on the street. It was really cool marketing. But Jessica Jones, aka Jewel, I think she was a former Avenger, but she was a superhero in the Marvel universe that they eventually retconned when Brian Michael Bendis and I think Michael Gaydos put out a book called Alias. I think it only ran for like 18 issues.
There's just many.
And she's just this broken down character who was a former superhero, but then she got abducted by the guy, the Purple Man.
Yep.
Was raped, everything for like a year, and now she's free, but she's now being stalked again by the Purple Man, and they kind of took that and turned that into this TV series, and it's awesome. There's a lot of good stuff that you need to see, man, in the upcoming episodes. Real quick, Luke Cage made his appearance in the first episode. What do you think of Luke Cage? Mike Coulter, shout out to Mike Coulter. I think he's an excellent cast.
I know he looks like he looks like he can do the role really well. I'm waiting for that more tough side of him because the first episode they kind of sold him kind of soft, which I mean that's fine. Somebody living in Hell's Kitchen helping out other people.
How can you say he was soft when he was hitting it with
he said
Jessica Jones? Sweet Christmas.
It's Sweet Christmas, but he said he had to take it easy. All right, Patrick. I normally talk gaming with you, but I've been too busy just playing Fallout, so I got no new information on that front. But instead, I'm
almost done with Fallout, though.
There's too much to be done. There's too much. So, but instead, I'm gonna talk about one of my shows that I just started. I binge watched the second season, and great news that it's getting picked up for a third. Fargo.
Yes, I heard that announcement. Fargo, though.
You love Fargo, right?
I've never seen it, dude. Oh. It's on my to-watch list, must-watch list. I have the film. I own the first film, and I've been meaning to watch the season 1 when it did that. So it was season 2. I can't believe season 2 already came out.
Yeah, season 2.
And now we're getting to season 3. It looks awesome.
It's a fantastic show. It's this new style of show that I love, where each season is its own story. So you don't need to watch
so it's self-contained.
Yeah, you don't need to watch the season before.
Okay.
It's the only thing that these stories all share is the setting. So you get that nice Minnesota accent. It's great.
What's the synopsis on it? What's just in if you're selling somebody else like me who hasn't seen it yet, how would you sell it? What is it all about in 2 lines?
Imagine the Coen brothers take on a series of unfortunate events. Like it's just a bunch of things that all.
Does Lemony Snicket involved?
There's some guy that kind of looks like him. There's a McCulkin involved, so. But, it's just about all these situations where these small events that, yes, they're major. In a small town. That they end up tying into other events. And all of a sudden, this one problem turned into a much bigger problem than they anticipated.
I gotcha.
And just the phenomenal cast they have on top of it. The first season had Billy Bob Thornton and Mark Freeman in it. It was a great season. This one, I can't remember the kid's name, but it's the little redhead kid. Well, not little, but the redhead kid from Breaking Bad.
Okay, gotcha.
And then
also another show I didn't watch. I know.
Then it's got the Snaggletooth from the first Spider-Man movie.
Snaggletooth.
Kirsten Dunst. Sorry.
Oh. Yeah.
You definitely need to watch that show. It's a great
I want
show.
to see it, and and again, like you said, the concept. I like the idea of a small town and a bunch of individual stories that lead into, one big tapestry of a story.
Yeah, man. It's a great
connected.
binge watch show. You can sit down and watch it all in a day or two.
Speaking of things happening new in the news and entertainment, congrats for Fargo season 3. We're getting that. Justice League.
Yes.
I'm sure you're already aware of, like, in Batman versus Superman, that they set up the Justice League.
Of course.
One of the new announcements regarding the Justice League film is that they're going to have Black Canary in it.
Of course.
And the person that they have in mind, in my notes, Abby Lee, who was in Mad Max Fury Road, and Alona Tall, that was in Supernatural. I saw Mad Max, but I don't remember Abby Lee, and I wasn't a fan of Supernatural.
Unfortunately, I don't either.
Okay.
So
I guess what I want to say is, what do you think of Black Canary being in Justice League film? And because we have a pre-existing Black Canary in Arrow, why not just move her? What are your thoughts on why not just bringing her over from the Arrow series?
As awkward as it is, I support DC's decision to keep their movie universe and their television universe separate. It allows them to maintain 2 complete separate storylines and not worry about cross-continuity. It allows them to retell other stories in bigger fashion or go a different route. So I'm completely okay with that, as much as some people get used to that one version of the character.
Okay.
But let somebody else try it too.
So who would you like to see? Can you imagine anybody that's beautiful and blonde and could just scream out and just destroy everything?
Actually, I'm in the favor of, I don't like casting famous people to the roles. I want to see
You want to see somebody new
I just
and
want to see the
different?
right actor for the role.
Okay.
It could be anybody.
All right. Hey Arnold is going to be a new film coming up. Apparently, it was a popular cartoon series that I never saw.
Oh yeah, huge in the '90s on Nickelodeon. Huge. I grew up watching it. Not too much of a huge following for me, but it was definitely huge back in the day of like Real Monsters, Rugrats, all that kind of stuff.
Okay. And also, Vin Diesel came out on his Twitters and Instagrams and all that. They're going to make a new Riddick. We got Pitch Black. We got Chronicles of Riddick. I was okay with them.
Didn't he lose money on the last one? Like
True.
personally?
I thought it was cool looking. It's popcorn entertainment.
He's making a movie for himself. Like literally for him to go home and watch. Because I don't know if everybody knows.
You didn't like Riddick.
I mean, I don't hate it, but
Yeah.
it's nothing to write home about.
At least it's not like another Fast and Furious. I'd rather see him do another Riddick
I mean,
than
that
another
doesn't bother
Fast.
me.
Fasts are okay.
I mean, it was good. I'd rather see more of him as Groot.
I'm with you on that.
Hey guys, it's Adam, manager at Painted Visions. Feel free to stop in the store located at 3065 Golansky Boulevard in Woodbridge, Virginia, and mention the promo code NRW to save 10% on this week's new books. If you're interested in Magic or any other card games, we do provide those. Feel free to stop in, ask about our subscription service, where you can save 10% on your books, and you get them pulled for you, so you don't have to worry about beating the rush.
All right, guys, as you know, it's all new, it's all different. We don't give you all of our picks as we used to do on the show. If you want to see all of our picks from Adam and myself, go to newreleasewednesday.wordpress.com and you'll get all of our picks, plus some additional picks. So get our top 3 and some additional picks as well. So I'm going to kick it off first, brother.
All right, what you got?
Something totally awesome.
What are you talking about?
Totally awesome Hulk, man.
Oh, man. Oh, shit.
Greg Pak, Frank Cho, Greg Pak on the writing chores, Frank Cho on the art chores, Amadeus Cho, where it's Cho-centric right now.
Get some Asian love up in that boat.
Some Asian love going on for real, man. And, I'm Asian too, so I got to
Really?
show that love,
Mm-hmm.
man. Yellow and proud. We're getting a new Hulk in Amadeus Cho. He now has the power, and I'm curious how he got the power to be Hulk.
He's got like some weird
if he got the
gauntlet
fusion,
thing on.
how did this happen? I'm excited. I don't know what else to say.
Like clap his hands and say, totally awesome power.
And I haven't been really reading a lot of Marvel lately.
No.
And when they had this whole changeover, so we didn't get that. They didn't explain that. Is it going to be completely brand new?
We don't know. All we know is that in the last issue of Hulk, we saw that Bruce kind of was giving up the fact that he was going to be the Hulk, and now we just know that Amadeus is going to be the Hulk, which we don't know why. We know that he was the Hulk's friend, and he's like the 3rd smartest character in the universe.
True.
So maybe he found a way. Like it looks, and if you look at the
Did he
cover,
get radiation?
Well, if you look at the cover, it
in
looks
him?
like he's wearing like a weird bracelet. So maybe he's got like some gamma device. I mean, thing ring, do your thing. Who knows?
Okay, I'm curious, and so I'm picking it. I'm happy to see a big time Asian superhero as well, and it's the Hulk now, which is crazy. I want to give a quick out before I turn it over to you with your topic. Again, we want you to head over to newreleasewednesday.wordpress.com. But my man Tom King, who's been on the show before, we talked to him about Omega Man. We talked to him about Grayson. At Baltimore Comic Con, I spoke with him about his upcoming book, Sheriff of Babylon, which also drops this week. It's also one of my picks, so I'll give you that one. I also picked Sheriff of Babylon. Check that out. But on our interview section of the website, look for that interview. And yeah, and then also I spoke with Greg Pak, so listen to me talking to Greg about Totally Awesome Hulk. So that'll be up on our YouTube page. All right, so what do you have this week, brother?
All right, well, you took care of Marvel for me. I appreciate that. I'm going to give a little more independent love.
Okay.
I'm turning hard. We got Paper Girls number 3.
It's a role reversal because I'm usually it.
I know. It feels weird. All right, so Paper Girls number 3 by Vaughn.
Brian K. Vaughan, Image Comics.
I mean, this guy's just cranking out some gas right now.
He's the man.
The first 2 issues of this book have been phenomenal. Not real sure what's going on. It's just the first issues, you're really confused by what's going on because they don't give you a time frame. Then you get a time frame. Then you're like, okay, well, now you understand why everybody's confused. Now there's pterodactyls in the 80s, and it's like, whoa, what the heck's going on?
Yeah.
Then just the last issue is just setting up for, it kind of feels like it's going to be like a Goonies level experience for the girls of the story. That they're going to get to go on an adventure, that once in a lifetime event. Mm-hmm. And who knows how it sets up. And I'm going to spoil the end of the second issue now, but the issue ends with a gunshot with 2 people fighting over a gun.
Oh.
So, I mean...
Who survived? Who is...
How's it going to end? Exactly. Like, why must cliffhangers hurt so good?
I think I made Paper Girls 1 or whenever, when it was coming out, because I saw anything Brian K. Vaughan I'm going to pick. And but I haven't read it yet. Those are on my to-read list as well. But I'm excited for it, though.
Yeah, so far he's made, every time that book comes out, it's made my number 1 pick. Just because it's just so good. And I'm going to mention, if you guys haven't read Why the Last Man, that's another great old story to read. Like, everything the man
Ex
writes.
Machina.
See? Everything
The Runaways. Saga.
Exactly.
All right, guys, we are going to wind down. Unfortunately, got kind of some bad news. Our next episode will be our last episode of the year. We're going to take a break for the holidays and also kind of do some other things that we have in mind, but we're not going away. Go to newreleasewednesday.wordpress for all of our articles, and we got some great writers on the staff now that are putting out some new content besides our promo stuff. And we might even throw up some other additional shows here and there, get some like real quick snapshot shows done up. We might get together real quick here and there. But we have a bunch of interviews coming up. Everything that we did at Baltimore that we haven't got up yet, we'll have that up. New York Comic Con interviews that we haven't put up, those will be up. And, we'll see if we can get some other shows going on. We have a lot of stuff that we have planned, but we also want to take a break and chill for a little bit and also enjoy Christmas and the New Year. Enjoy the holidays. And
so no new shows, but plenty of new content.
Yeah, so tune in for our last episode of the year. That'll be episode 5, and hopefully we'll have some of our past guests on the show to just give you our big year ender. Our favorite show of the year, favorite film of the year, favorite comic of the year. We're going to give it to you next episode. So, for
Painted Visions, this is Adam Martin.
And I'm Patrick Michael Strange. Thank you for watching New Release Wednesday. We're out of here. Call us love.